Hello everyone, we're here again with another update for the State Highway 55 Farmway Road to Middleton Road project. I'm Justin, as always joining me is Jill, the Public Information Officer for District 3 of the Idaho Transportation Department.
Hello again everyone, thank you for joining us. Justin, what have we been working on since our last update?
After our last update, we continue to focus on irrigation and underground utilities. We needed to get as much of it done before the water returned to the system and paving ramped up. Most of this work was done in and near the Indiana and Florida intersections. We also finished placing the first girders on both bridges in the project area.
So what about upcoming work, Justin? What can the public expect us to accomplish in the next 2 months, and how is that going to impact this traffic behind us?
Crews continue grading on the sides of the highway to prepare for the paving. We have placed about 250,000 tons of dirt so far, with many more tons to move by the end of the project. Folks can expect to start seeing crews laying down asphalt on top of already graded areas. Paving will be completed at night, so impacts to the traffic in the daytime will be minimal. But this work may be noisy. Residents of the area should be aware they might hear backup alarms and vibrations. People should also be prepared to see us remove some of the asphalt we've laid down. While this may seem like we are going backwards, some of the asphalt we place is only temporary, so we can get traffic off the parts of the road we need to work on.
So Justin, can you explain to me why that can't just stay and become part of the final highway?
Well, temporary and permanent asphalt have different standards. While it allows us to keep traffic moving during construction, it lacks the durability of permanent asphalt. If we were to leave it in place, it would require continuous maintenance.
So before our contractors are allowed to start permanent paving, they're required to pave a small area of permanent asphalt called a test strip. We conduct many tests on this strip to ensure the permanent asphalt meets ITD standards for pavement and will last a long time. Remember, our highways support millions of tons of vehicles in their lifetime through blistering heat, freezing cold, and everything in between. It is essential that our end product is strong and durable.
The biggest impact to the traveling public will see the traffic shift plan for the Middleton intersections in mid-June, followed by Lake and Indiana. Traffic will shift back over to allow us to work on the south side of the road.
Rebuilding an intersection while keeping traffic moving through it is very challenging, so we ask you, please slow down, pay attention to shifting traffic patterns, and follow directions from sign and flaggers.
Safety is everyone's responsibility, and driving cautiously prevents property damage and, more importantly, saves lives. Jill, do we have a viewer question this month?
Of course. We had someone notice the big blue crane in the project area and asked us why such a big piece of equipment is needed for work on smaller sized bridges.
That's a great question. The crane is being used to fly in girders. Girders are the horizontal structures that support the highway. Larger cranes have two benefits. First, the crane's wider base allows us to fly heavier loads. Each girder we use weighs in at about 97,630 pounds. There are 9 girders for the Eliza Bridge and 11 for the Wilson Drain Bridge. That's just under 2 million pounds of steel that will be supporting these bridges. These need to be strong enough to support the thousands of cars, trucks, and semis driving across them daily. Second, tall crane arms gives us a wide radius in which the crane can work, eliminating the need to move it around. This allows us to stage girders further from the work area, minimize impacts to private property while also reducing impacts to traffic.
Thank you, Justin.
Remember, you can stay up to date on the latest traffic updates and closures by signing up for the email and text updates using the info on the screen or in the video description. Feel free to send us an email or give us a call if you have any questions or see something in the project area that you think needs our attention.
Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again in July with another update.